What's up, YouTuber friends? I've set this video up in an interview format using a video that was done by MIDIman45. Check it out. So Midi, you said you saw a video recently made by someone who was basically saying that they hate so-called Christians. What do you think about that?
This is the reason why a lot of people do not want to come into the church, is because of the hypocritical attitudes and the lifestyle of the one that's so-called in the church.
So what about those so-called Christians?
What we need to do, Jesus said every tree is known by its fruit. And really and truly, we are supposed to follow him, not nobody else. We don't supposed to follow nobody. He said follow him. Jesus said that himself.
So how do you feel about being called a Christian per se?
I don't mind people calling me a Christian. I don't mind people calling me a Christian. No. If they see me and they see the work of Christ coming through me and decided they want to call me a Christian, I don't have no problem with it.
And Christians mean someone who is striving to be like Christ, to follow his example and live as he lived. So what happens when people call themselves Christians but don't act like Christians?
How come it's very, very important that we live the life that we confess. And when we walking in the light, as Jesus was the light, he said, we need to follow. Now, does that mean we perfect? No. But it's our heart posture. I want to follow Christ. I strive to do everything that he wants me to do. Even when I mess up, it don't mean that I like it. It just meant that I'm human and I messed up. Now, I got to ask God. I got to ask him forgiveness.
So in your opinion, what is the key to being and living like a believer?
The heart got to be right with God. And if that is right with God, in other words, I think it tells us in the word, don't it? None is good, not one, only the Father. But he that is led by the Spirit, the same is what? The sons of God. That's what he said. So when we must walk by the Spirit, and we what? We will not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Now, still doesn't mean that we are perfect. That means our heart is right with God. Our mind is right with God. Our aim and focus and purpose is to what? Follow him.
Thank you, Midi, for allowing me to use your video. Now, friends, I would like to close with this key point that Midi made in his video, and that is this: follow Jesus. Forget about the so-called Christians and what they're doing. Just follow Jesus. However, you cannot follow Jesus and his ways unless you know Jesus and his ways. The way you get to know Jesus is via his word, which is the Holy Bible. Therefore, it is very important that you study the word for yourself and let the word and Jesus Christ be your example and nobody else. Don't let fake Christians keep you from having a real relationship with your Father, the Creator, and the awesome gift that he has for you. And for all of those who are calling themselves Christians and consistently disobey God's word, and as a result causing souls to be lost, well, you need to know that you're being held accountable. If you are claiming to be a Christian, then you have a responsibility to be a light and an example. The fake it till you make it does not apply in the spiritual realm. Thanks for watching. Peace and love.
Jesus died for you.